What's up guys, notSuperMario here and welcome to today's video. So happy to be able to make this video. Why? Well, I watched Wonder Woman yesterday and I have to say, I'm not gonna say anything, well, I'm gonna do the review, but first thing, finally, DCEU has an amazing, unbelievable movie. Oh my gosh, it took so long. It was too long of a wait. But and don't get me wrong, I'm one of those guys that wasn't as bothered with Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Suicide Squad as most of the people were. Like Batman v Superman, the extended version was good. Suicide Squad, some parts were great, some parts were just shite, and then I've got Man of Steel that I enjoyed. It's not amazing movie, but it's a good movie. But now DCEU has an amazing movie. It's the best from the DCEU and it's the second best DC movie ever in my opinion. The first spot still has one and only The Dark Knight, but Wonder Woman, oh my freaking gosh, where do I even start? First, yeah, let's start with Patty Jenkins, the director. She made, and all the people around her that were of course contributing to the movie in any way possible, she made an amazing movie. Amazing. Her way of doing stuff, it was unbelievable, and this movie has it all. Like, it's funny, it is emotional, it's so empowering, and not only for women, like it's empowering for everybody. I felt every single thing that this movie was trying to say or was trying to give to us, like people, audience. Unbelievable. And it's action-packed, like it's hard to even talk about the movie because it's so good. It's the best movie so far this year. It beats Logan, that was the best so far for me this year. It beats Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It beats like every movie this year. It was so freaking good. Like really, I'm sure that I'm gonna watch it once again, maybe even 2 times. Like, I recommend this movie to everybody just because of how empowering this movie is for us as a species. Yeah, it's so freaking good. But now let's talk about Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot. She is a perfect casting. That was a perfect casting. She was unbelievable from the beginning till the end. The dynamic that she has, Gal Gadot with Chris Pine, is unbelievable. I think that this is the best Chris Pine ever, like in any movie. Maybe the role in, oh my gosh, the Hell or High Water can compare to this one, like in how good it is, but Chris Pine was unbelievable, like unbelievable. Gal Gadot as well, so good, so freaking good. And then you've got the comic relief, that lady, the secretary, Steve Trevor's secretary, I totally forgot her name. She was a great comic relief. Then you've got David Hewlett as, spoilers alert, Ares, if you didn't know, Ares. Then you have the guy who plays Ludendorff, again, I forgot his name, like, but he was unbelievable, menacing, threatening. I felt his motivations and why is he doing this, and then Wonder Woman stops him and blah 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 blah. Dear Jesus, how good this movie was. Like, I am speechless. I was speechless. During the movie, my mouth was open all the time like that, and if some kind of a weird little animal would fly by, I would probably have eaten the fly and the animal, because I was blown away from how good this movie was. If I have to nitpick this movie, the only 2 things that I was a little bit bothered with is that maybe too much slow motion for me. Too much slow motion. Sometimes it felt okay again, and it was like too many times in a row, like slow motion action thing, then speeding up like a normal, in a normal way, then again, and I was like, okay, I get it. It's a style decision. I get it. But, and the second thing is, you know that the movie is like the first act, then the second act, then you've got the third act, and the third act is always like, it has to be like the best, the biggest boom. It was the biggest boom and it was the biggest spectacle, but in my opinion the second act was better than the third one. It had everything that I wanted. It was emotional, it has an amazing action piece, like action set piece, unbelievable, such a badass, such a badass Wonder Woman was in that sequence, like flying all over the place, picking up freaking trucks and throwing them on the German people, like the bad Germans. So unbelievable. So if I have to nitpick, too much slow motion for me, and the second act was better than the third act. But overall, unbelievable movie. DCEU finally made an amazing movie. Like Patty Jenkins, Zack Snyder also, he was involved. I think I can see a lot of Zack Snyder in action. I think that if I'm correct, he helped Patty Jenkins with action set pieces, and you can see that, like the slow motion and the jumping in. His style you can see in that, but unbelievable. The story, the main thing that I was so afraid that it wasn't gonna be good was the story, but it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, there's a lot of like talking over stuff to explain to the audience what is happening and why is this happening. I didn't care. Like, unbelievable. From young Wonder Woman to like little child Wonder Woman to the grown-up Wonder Woman, badass from the beginning till the end. Amazing movie. Amazing movie. And now I'm so excited for future DC movies. This year we are getting Justice League. I'm so excited. I'm so excited just because of this movie. I know there's a team, new characters, Aquaman first portrayal, Flash first portrayal on the big screen, not on a TV screen, like not like a TV show. Cyborg is gonna appear, but still so freaking exciting for future of DCEU. Marvel, you have to bring it. Like DC just beat you in first women superhero movie, and it's amazing. And I don't want to make this like DC versus Marvel because I love them both, but so far DCEU was kinda struggling, and Marvel, they had some ups and downs, but they are kinda doing their stuff in a really good way. But now DC just with Wonder Woman, and yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing to have such a great movie, and yeah, it was just amazing. So tell me in the comments down below what you think about this movie. If you have seen it, if you haven't, go watch it, support this movie, make this movie the biggest movie of the summer, maybe even the biggest movie of this year. But it's gonna be tough to make it the biggest movie of the year because you have Spider-Man coming, Transformers always does well because China. And the spectacle and Michael Bay and all the stuff. But make it happen, make it the biggest movie of the summer. So good, so good. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, share this video all over the place. Go watch Wonder Woman, it's unbelievable. I said it too many times, but I don't care. It was so good. And I see you next time. Bye!